Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to the TBL Week 5 Team Builder video. Oh my god, I cannot talk. I'm terrible. I've tried re-recording this intro like 3 times and I'm still failing. Yes, we are doing the TBL Week 5 battle versus Beta in the Colorado Colors. So yes, this is an interesting team, a very scary team to be honest. I mean, looking at that Zygarde, the Medicham, the Celesteela, the Darmanitan, the Whimsicott, the Quagsire, like the Magnezone, the Regice, the Gengar, they're all very, very scary mons. So, kind of terrified about this battle. Well, I say I'm kind of terrified. I was kind of terrified of this battle, and I had to record this one afterwards. I'm recording this like almost a week after we had the battle, just because I haven't had time. I've been ill, and I haven't been like feeling like recording. So I'm now recording it, and we have Zygarde 50%, Quagsire, Mega Medicham, Whimsicott, Celesteela, Darmanitan, Magnezone, Regice, Armaldo, Gengar, and Drampa. And yeah, the 6 on the top are what I think thought he was going to bring. So I've definitely thought the Zygarde 50% was coming. I'm not going to say what's actually come, but I'm going to say why I thought they were going to come. Zygarde 50% is just incredible. It can be Dragon Dance, it can be defensive, it can be, I believe, a Trapper as well. I think with Wrap and Toxic. Quagsire can be defensive, can be really frustrating. My team doesn't really hit too hard except for Meganium or Tapu Koko with Grass Knot. Then we have Mega Medicham, which is just so powerful. I had to really think out of the box to try and get some counters for this one. Just because if I allowed it to Mega Evolve, it could just completely sweep my team there and then if it wanted to. Whimsicott, because I can't do a huge amount of damage to it. And also it has Prankster Toxic, some of the stuff like that. It's also a very fast Pokemon in general. Can get Leech Seed off, can get Moonblasted, can just be a pain in the side, especially considering I don't really have any stab attacks to kind of deal with it other than the Mega Scizor and his Bug Bite / Bullet Punch. That's the only way to really deal with Whimsicott. And then Celesteela obviously is just such a huge powerhouse in general. Like, you're not getting through that easily unless you have some very, very smart counters. And then Darmanitan we have as well, which a fire type just completely destroys Scizor. So Scizor is kind of crazy and the dogs are barking, which is annoying. Darmanitan is just something completely destroys Mega Scizor, which I kind of do need in this matchup. His Bullet Punch is huge. Don't know why they're barking. It's annoying. Haven't heard any knocking, so should be fine. I apologise for that in the background. And then we've got Magnezone, which can just be completely annoying. Thunderbolt can destroy me. Flash Cannon can destroy a few mons. It's got Sturdy. It's got Magnet Pearl as well to stop my Scizor from changing out, which is kind of annoying. Regice. Super special defensive, I believe. I think it's super special defensive. It can just be so frustrating in general. It's just such a bulky mon. Armaldo can set up rocks, can also be banded, can be life orbed, Aqua Jet has priority there. Gengar can be Specs, it can be Scarf, it can be Life Orb. It can have such a variety of moves. It can have like Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball. They're just the ones off the top of my head, and that's even then quite a variety of me. Focus Blast, and then Drampa, if you choice specs that thing, that is lethal. Fair enough, you can get some attacks off on it, but it is just a destructive mon in general. It's quite slow, but it's got, I think it's about base 135 special attack, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's the base power. So the huge threats I see on this team are Celesteela, Mega Medicham, Darmanitan and Zygarde, I would say, but the Quagsire is also very frightening because with the team that I've made, I only have one viable option. We have now got our competitive guides bit, so I need to just change myself over a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we have. It wasn't competitive guides. It's because I named the tab competitive guide because this is why I use my competitive guides. But we have Blastoise, first of all, with leftovers, Scald, Protect, Ice Beam, and Rapid Spin. So the Protect is there specifically for the Mega Medicham. Scald, hopefully, if we got the Cham switching in, we could get a burn off on it and really cripple it, because that huge power does make it so difficult. Ice Beam was to cover something, to cover the Whimsicott kind of on the change in there. I can't actually remember why I put the specific thing. Rapid Spin was on there for the Armaldo, so I thought Stealth Rocks would definitely be coming. Also, Leech Seed, I believe, is a thing with Celesteela, so Rapid Spin can get rid of that. And yeah, leftovers can heal myself back up, running myself as defensively this week, so max HP, max defense with a bold nature, some more defense and less attack. And then 4 EVs and special attack. So this is just designed to take a few attacks. Can take attack from the Medicham. Protect, as I said, gets rid of that high jump kick, which I do expect to come. I'm trying to phrase these in ways that I'm like in saying that I don't know if it's happened, but I do know if it's happened because I've already had the match. So I'm trying to not give away anything. This is just what my thought process was then. Second of all, we have Komao, very similar to how we're normally doing it with the Autotomized, Clanging Scales, Focus Blast, and Flamethrower. So Autotomized can completely destroy. It can increase our speed up. Not many things are going to outspeed us. I don't think anything outspeeds us in, like, with one Autotomized up. I don't think anything outspeeds us unless it's Scarfed. So we outspeed the Mega Medicham, and I believe the Clanging Scales does take it out, or has a chance to take it out. If after Stealth Rock, it definitely takes it out. Yeah, if anything's Scarfed, it can cause issues like the Darm Scarfed, if the Gengar Scarfed, if the Whimsicott Scarfed, they can all do a great deal of damage. Then we've got Focus Blast, which is just going to do damage to several things. And then I put Fightinium Z on this thing. I did consider doing Firium Z for Celesteela, but I thought Fightinium Z might work a little bit nicer, just gives that a little bit of extra power. It's got that stab, just in case I need to take out another different mon. I can't think why specifically I put Focus Blast, put the Fightinium Z. I think I did it specifically for one mon. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe the Quagsire. I think it took out the Quagsire, and I don't really have that much for the Quagsire, so that was the Fightinium Z. Then Flamethrower hits Celesteela, hits the Whimsicott, hits basically everything in his team except the Darm, hits the Magnezone as well, so it can do damage there. And then for EVs, we have 128 on speed. As I said, like that with an Autotomize does make sure that we outspeed everything unless it's Scarfed. Then we got max special attack with a modest nature, some more special attack and less attack. 56 EVs in HP and 72 EVs in defense. I think 72 EVs in defense meant that we live a Dragon Claw from the Zygarde, I think, or we had a chance to live a Dragon Claw from the Zygarde, so we could hopefully set up an Autotomize and then Clanging Scales it. Yeah, so that's kind of it for Komao. Got Bullet Proof again this week just in case of Shadow Ball from that Gengar. Also Sludge Bomb from the Gengar as well could cause issues. Yeah, so we've got Tabu Koko here as well. So we've got Life Orb on it this week just to give it that extra power. Life Orb Thunderbolt actually ensured that the Celesteela was going down to a Thunderbolt. Dazzling Gleam is there for the Dramper. It's there for the Mega Medicham, which guaranteedly takes out, and we are 100% faster because we are a faster speed tier. Then Grass Knot gets rid of the Quagsire. Oh my god, why are these dogs barking? It's frustrating. Grass Knot takes out the Quagsire. That's specifically the reason that it's there. Isn't really going to touch anything else, so that's the only reason I've got it. And Roost is to heal up because I'm expecting to have to use quite a few attacks, and that Life Orb, if I can get a kind of situation where I can Roost, I definitely will take advantage of that. 144 speed ensures that we outspeed everything, I believe, including the Whimsicott. I think it's the Whimsicott is the fastest mon, so we outspeed that. Guarantees we outspeed the Mega Medicham, even if it's Jolly. Then we have max attack, because I need that for taking out everything. We have 44 in defense and 68 in HP, and I think... can't actually remember why I did that. I can't 100% remember why I did that. I think it was just that was the best way of ensuring living a couple of hits, or like making sure things were like 2-hit KOs rather than 1-hit KOs, just in general. I can't actually remember which tag. I think it might have been partly still the Zygarde as well. I think there was a chance of living an Earthquake. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. As I said, I made this team over a week ago. I had the battle half a week ago. I can't really remember why I did everything, but like as I've explained it the best I can. And then we have Porygon 2 with Everlight and Trace. I put Trace on here for, I don't know why. I don't know why I put Trace on here, to be honest. I think it was to try and trace the... I can't remember which one ability I was trying to trace. Maybe just going through his team. I think it was the Unaware. I wanted to trace off the Quagsire. That was the reason why I had Trace there. Obviously, Everlight increases the defense and special defense of our Program 2, and then we have Recover to heal ourselves back up. Toxic, because I did need a little bit of chip damage on Mon to kind of guarantee that Como could go in and sweep things. Thunderbolt and Bolt Beam, Bolt Beam basically came this week. Ice Beam to really take out that Whimsicott, because I didn't have much else for it. And it did like 60-70% damage, I believe. Thunderbolt for the Celesteela, for the... I can't remember what else, I think. Oh yeah, the Ice Beam's there for the Zygarde as well. Just generally, like, we've got that Ice Beam in there for really good attack. Oh my god, these dogs are driving me insane. I will wrap this up pretty quick and then go and see what's wrong. Then we're running Specially Defensive this week again, so max Special Defense, max HP, with a Calm Nature, some more Special Defense, and less attack. Then 4 EVs in Special Attack just to give that a little bit extra damage. And then we've got Scizor, which is obviously holding the Scissorite, and Technician, Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, and Roost. So Bullet Punch, after a Swords Dance, Bullet Punch does damage to almost everything. The only ones I don't want to see are Quagsire and Darmanitan when I come in with Scizor. Otherwise, if I set up 2 Swords Dances, I believe most of them are going down to a Bullet Punch or a Bug Bite. Did consider running Super Power on this thing for the Magnezone, but I didn't really think the Magnezone is coming over the Celesteela. And then Roost to heal myself back up, because I'm going to need it, I think. I think I'm going to need not too many really hard hitters. If this comes in against the Celesteela, it'd be nice to have some good healing. Then we've got max HP and max attack. Well, 2, 4, 8 HP, max attack, 8 in defense with an Adamant Nature just to do as much damage as possible. And then finally we have Donphan, our Rock Setter again, with Rocky Helmet this week, because I'm expecting to take a couple of hits with Donphan. We've got Stealth Rock, Knockoff, Earthquake, and Play Rough. Play Rough is there for the Medicham, as well as the Zygarde and the Drampa. Earthquake is just stab and is just going to do a lot and can take out Gengar. Knockoff, again, does get rid of items. I think I'm going to have to get rid of some items this week, so that's why that's there. And Stealth Rock, I do need that chip damage, as I said. So, yeah, max HP, or 248 HP, the same EVs as Scizor, really. The same EVs as Scizor. Yeah, I think Donphan's going to come in handy. I think they're all really needed this week. Yeah, so that is kind of my breakdown. Gonna lead off with Donphan probably. I can't remember what I actually led off with, but I think I'm going to lead off with Donphan. Well, I was going to lead off with Donphan. I think Coco is going to be a huge thing, and Komao, hopefully come in for sweeps. Maybe even Scizor, depending on what ones are there. And yeah, that is it for the Team Builder analysis. Hope you enjoy this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Go and check out the video, which will be out tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching this, or it might have been out for ages. I don't know. But anyways, I'm getting out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.